Oh, hey, how is it going? Happy holidays, everyone. You did such a great job yesterday with that holiday music game. So glad you're back today for holiday movies and TV shows, TV specials, just all the holiday programming you can imagine, all you could want, and then some. I don't know if you've been watching to prepare. You may have been preparing for this your whole life, watching some of your favorite movies, beloved television specials. And if you didn't notice already, if you somehow don't have push notifications set for this app to go to your phone, which you should, because important stuff gets said there. Excuse me, we extended our that super second chance week to these 3 days as well. That's part of the bargain. So everybody who played yesterday, and if you're one of those people and you didn't already know, you got 4 free rejoins just for playing yesterday. And I'll tell you what, for playing this game, you're getting another 4 free rejoins. You will, of course, get those added to your account before tomorrow's huge game. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. But what are some of your favorite all-time holiday movies? What are your favorite holiday specials? Throw them in the comments. Let's see some positive stuff, some of the stuff that you love to watch. Can't wait to see. Home Alone on there, classic. Elf, I see out there. So good. Frosty the Snowman, classic Rankin Bass. It's a Wonderful Life. Yes, of course. That is a huge one. More Elf, more Home Alone. The Grinch, Christmas Vacation, A Christmas Story, Muppet, Christmas Carol. Boy, that one has been making the rounds online, getting some of the loves that it may deserve. I remember going to see that in the theater, and I feel like I need to check it out. Maybe I'll watch it again just to get ready for the holiday because it's so darn close. But right now, it's time to get to the game, the part that all of you love. Of all the holiday trivia games in the world, we're the trivia gamiest. Welcome to our holiday movies and TV edition of Swagbucks Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. I'm not a mean one, like Mr. Grinch, because I come bearing gifts for those who display their trivia prowess. Take a look at that. That's $1,000. And all you need to do to win your share is correctly answer 10 multiple choice trivia questions about your favorite holiday movies and TV shows. Piece of cake, right? Right. Now we have the gift of bonus SB for you too. After question number 1, you will receive 1 SB for every question you get right, even if you've been eliminated from winning the grand prize. So don't leave. If you get eliminated and you choose not to rejoin, you can still earn SB throughout the game. But here's the catch. You have to stick around to the end of the game to click the claim button in order to keep them. If you are a grand prize winner today, though, you don't have to claim anything. You'll get your bonuses rolled in to your share of the grand prize. No claiming necessary. Now, I forgot to mention it yesterday, but I'm going to tell you ahead of time now. You're getting 4 free rejoins for each game you play this week, which is yesterday, today, and tomorrow, of course. And those will be credited before the following game. Just consider that a little stocking stuffer from us to you, extending that super second chance week. We're just about ready to begin, so let's get the comments off of your screen and get right to your warm-up question. Here is question number 1. In How the Grinch Stole Christmas, what town does the Grinch target? Is it Cleveland, Whoville, or Poughkeepsie? We know sort of how he stole Christmas, but where did he try to steal it from? Now the Who's, young and old, would sit down to a feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast, 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 feast. And of course they would do that in Whoville. Whoville is the answer to this question. 96% of you getting that one right. That means at this point, prior to any rejoins, over 28,000 people still in it for a piece of this $1,000 grand prize. And of the folks who got out, I see almost all of you. Now all of you have come back in using a free rejoin, of course. Maybe one of the 4 you got yesterday. Maybe one of the 20 you earned if you played all the games last week. We're stocking you up with rejoins so that you are ready for next year and for tomorrow. But for now, we're going to move on to question number 2, worth 1 bonus SB to everyone who still has the app open and can hear my voice. That's over 30,200 of you. Here is question number 2. Just get it right. What is the name of the angel from It's a Wonderful Life? Is its name Humperdinck? Is it Billy Bob Bob? Or Clarence? What's his name? What's that angel's name? An angel. By helping George Bailey see just how much he means to the town of Bedford Falls, this angel does enough to finally earn his wings Because when he gets that bell, you hear that, Clarence! Clarence, he got his wings! Clarence is the name of that angel. 90% of you getting that one right. Of course, he appears as a star in the sky at the very beginning before he's sent down. He tried so hard to get his wings, and finally he was able to do it. So it's a good, feel-good story for Clarence as well. But 10% of you, you need to come back in the game right now. You just say, Merry Christmas! Oh, I'm coming back in the game. Sort of George Bailey-esque. I didn't really warm up into it. That's enough of that. We still have over 28,200 of you vying for a piece of the grand prize. Over 30,400 of you total in the game. Tell you what, you get this next question right, and everyone who's still playing can earn one bonus SB, whether you're in it for the grand prize or not. That's how it works around here. Here is question number 3. In the Santa Claus, what happens to the original Santa Claus? He falls off a roof, he's eaten by a lion, or he gets shot into space. Classic Disney, recent classic, 1994-ish, I think, maybe a little later. A legal clause turns Scott Calvin into Jolly St. Nick when the prior Santa is taken out of commission. After falling off of Scott's roof, he slips and falls, he slides down. That's how they know it happened. They look the next day and they see the trail on his roof where that Santa Claus fell. And of course, over the course of the year, he starts to gain weight, Scott Calvin does, and he turns into Santa Claus. And right now, we're going to turn question number 4 into one bonus SB for anyone who's able to get it right. Here is question number 4. In A Charlie Brown Christmas, what kind of competition does Snoopy win? Is it dancing, diving, or decorating? Think back. What kind of contest does Snoopy win? Now, while Snoopy would no doubt dominate any contest he entered, he wins the neighborhood's holiday decorating contest. He has the number 1 badge on there. Then those decorations are used to adorn Charlie Brown's tree. Decorating contest is the answer. 71% of you getting that one right. 29% of you, unfortunately, are going to have to rejoin. You're saying, good grief. 27% going with dancing. I understand there's the iconic scene where they're supposed to be rehearsing the Christmas play, but instead they're all dancing to Schroeder, who's playing the song Linus and Lucy. That was the first appearance of it in that special. But that was not a contest that Snoopy had to win. He just was the coolest one there and was playing the guitar as he danced. Just a beagle of many talents. But I'll tell you what, of the 8,000 of you got out, 6,000 coming back in. That's 3/4 where I come from. We're ready to move on now to question number 5. It's worth one bonus SB if you get it right. Here is your question. The Griswolds have to deal with Cousin Eddie in what Christmas movie? Is it National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, 4 Christmases, or Last Christmas? You can just picture him now, can't you? In his pajamas. Starting with almost getting into a wreck while out hunting for their too large Christmas tree, Clark and Ellen have to deal with Cousin Eddie in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That is the movie. 96% of you getting that one right. Maybe you remember the whole family's there, including Snot the dog. Now, Snot, you roll over and let Uncle Clark there scratch your belly. Of the people who got out, most of you coming back in. Still almost 25,000 people in contention for the grand prize. Still over 30,400 total in the game. And all of you folks, you can earn a bonus SB for yourselves if you correctly answer our next question. It's question number 6. Which of the following actors was not offered the role of Harry in Home Alone? Is it John Lovitz, Robert De Niro, or Robert Duvall? 2 of these actors were offered the role of Harry Lime. One of them was not. The role went to Joe Pesci, of course. It's hard to imagine anyone else playing Harry Lime, one half of the Wet and later Sticky Bandits. But both Robert De Niro and John Lovitz were considered, meaning that Robert Duvall is the answer. Robert Duvall not offered that role. 62% of you knew that one. Well done. That means that you maybe knew that Robert De Niro was offered that role. Of course, he would foray into comedy in a harder way with Meet the Parents several years later, but he had done a little bit before that. He dabbled. King of Comedy's got some comedy stuff in there. Just it's another turn. What might have been, that's a real fork in the road for Robert De Niro and for the movie Home Alone. But I think it all worked out for the best. Half of the people out coming back in. Still over 19,800 of you in it to win it. Let's move on to question number 7. It's worth one bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. In Love Actually, who plays the Prime Minister of the UK? Is it Bill Nighy, Hugh Grant, or Colin Firth? All three of them are in the movie. Only one of them playing the Prime Minister. Who is it? Now, he initially didn't want to do the now iconic dance scene because he felt weird about it. But can you imagine that movie without Hugh Grant's awkward dancing? Hugh Grant is the one playing the Prime Minister. 84% of you getting that one right. Well done. Bill Nighy, of course, is the rock star recording a holiday track. And Colin Firth, I believe, is a writer who heads off to a villa and falls in love with a Spanish woman who doesn't speak the language. But you don't need love as the universal language. I think that's the lesson there. All right, we are ready, I think, to move on. Still 17,400 of you in grand prize contention. Let's move on to question number 8. It's worth 1 bonus SB to anyone who gets it right. Here is your question. What Christmas song is heard at the beginning of Lethal Weapon? Is it Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, or Jingle Bell Rock? What song do we hear at the very beginning? Yes, Lethal Weapon joins Die Hard as one of those action movies that you don't realize is set at Christmas. In the opening scene, you hear Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell Rock, Jingle Bell Swing. That's right, 73% of you getting that one right. Well done. Is that a Christmas movie? Is Lethal Weapon a Christmas movie? Some say yes, I say no, but I say Die Hard is a Christmas movie because Christmas is so important to the plot. Lethal Weapon, you can set it any time of year. Folks, of the 27% of you who got out, about a third of you, quarter of you coming back in, still over 14,000 people in it to win a piece of this grand prize. I think we're ready to move on now into question number 9. It's worth 1 bonus SB. If you get it right, here it is. Which of the following holiday movies is a horror film? Is it Bad Moms Christmas, Krampus, or The Night Before? Which of these is a horror movie? All of them are pretty recent. Based on the goat monster that punishes bad European children around the holiday, everyone around the world got to be terrified by the Krampus. Krampus is the answer. 12,839 of you have made it this far, and that means you're ready for our final question. And folks, if you had fun with this one, if you're ready to watch some of these cherished movies and TV specials, you probably want to watch them with someone you love. And when you want to share this game with them as well, share this. This is something you enjoy that they will enjoy too. So post to social media with the hashtag SBLive, send an email, send a text, but be sure to first click on the invite or get more rejoins button on the main menu of this app. You'll get a special link and code for each person who signs up with your link and enters your code. You get a free rejoin, just like the 4 you got just for showing up today. Now, tomorrow is our final game of the year. Yes, parting is such sweet sorrow, but we're going to go out in style with a $5,000 game all about holiday traditions. So come back tomorrow for a shot at that $5,000 at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time. It wouldn't be the same without you. Plus, we'll give you 4 free rejoins if you show up. Be there before we take our holiday break, folks. Also, I've got great news for you. I've got an easier way to ship. It has arrived. The Scotch Flex and Seal shipping roll is an innovative way to ship that saves you time, supplies, and space. The Flex and Seal shipping roll features a 3-layer construction that provides water and tear resistance, cushion, and a guaranteed secure seal. And now you can earn SB just for buying it. Here's what you do. Add Scotch Flex and Seal to your list in the in-store deals area of Swagbucks. Then buy 1 Scotch Flex and Seal shipping roll in-store at Walmart, online at walmart.com, or online via Walmart grocery pickup. And earn 200 SB when you upload your receipt. Buy 2 and earn 800 SB. Now, you have to be a U.S. player to take advantage of this opportunity, but why wouldn't you? We're all shipping packages right now. Whether you're sending a gift or returning something, it's always good to have some really good tape on hand. Scotch Flex and Seal shipping roll. Get on it, people. All right, folks, we have 13,013 of you vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. Over 30,100 of you left in the game in total. And anyone who gets this next question right will earn 1 bonus SB. Here is question number 10. In the original Home Alone, where does Kevin's family go without him? Do they go to Hawaii, New York, or France? Home Alone 1. Where do they go when he's left home alone? Thanks to a counting error during the rush to make a flight after a power outage, Kevin McAllister is left at home while his family travels to Paris, France without him. France is the answer. 5,600 of you knew that one, and you are splitting our grand prize. If you answered New York, you're thinking of Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, where Kevin goes away in in the second Home Alone. The first one, they are going to France to visit his uncle. We got, like I said, so many of you, 5,600 on the dot, winning 8 along the way. Brandy Jean 33, you are a winner today. Next join, you joined this one. What's next for you, I wonder? It's being in the winner's circle. Congratulations. And Moose 86. I hope that there was an actual Moose who somehow has a cell phone and is able to play this game.